Welcome to the Movie Throne. I'm your host, the one and only King Kansas, here to bring you another movie review your way. Yes, as you guys can tell from the thumbnail, I'm doing a movie review on Jolt. It is an Amazon Prime exclusive or original feature made by their studios. It came out in 2021. It's about 91 minutes, but it's actually an hour and 22 minutes perhaps, because you got the end credits, not end credits, but the all that other crap after the film's done and shit like that. Credits, let's just say that. It's 14A, it's an action. It stars Kate Beckinsale, Courtney, Stanley Tucci, Bobby Cannavale, Laverne Cox, and Constantine Gregory. It's directed by Tanya Wexler. She's known for films like Hysteria, Relative Evil, and Finding North, if I'm not mistaken. So if I had to give it a brief synopsis, guys, in this non-spoiler portion of this thing, it's basically a movie about a bouncer with a slightly murderous anger management problem that she controls with the help of an electrode-lined vest she uses to shock herself back to normalcy whenever she gets homicidal. I'm telling you, it's like Jolt, but the female version. It's basically, I can describe it to you guys. After I guess the first guy she even falls for is murdered, she goes on a revenge-fueled rampage to find the killer while the cops pursue her as their prime or chief suspect. So that's pretty much the synopsis, guys. And yeah, from the very beginning, when it opens up to how they kind of explain Kate Beckinsale's character kind of growing up and where she is in life, to dealing with Stanley Tucci's character, just kind of helping her out, kind of like a psychiatrist. I'll leave it at that. That creates this vest that we were mentioning earlier to kind of help her out with her issues. She kind of finds this guy who she lets her defenses down, played by Courtney. I think his name is Justin, I think, in the movie. And she kind of falls for him. And unfortunately, not even, I guess, 3 dates in, something bad happens to him. He gets killed. It's not a spoiler. And she goes off on her journey to kind of figure out things. She's kind of like working with the cops at some times, but not. The cops are trying to foil her. They think that she might have had something to do with it. They kind of discover a few things about her and her past. As always, if you do something bad, guys, the cops are going to find it on you, right? But it's pretty interesting where it goes from there. And it's her basic journey to try and figure out who killed this new boyfriend of hers. And it's quite a journey. She meets the weirdest people, amazing choreographed fight scenes. Not the greatest. I'm telling you, it's kind of like the female version of Crank with Jason Statham. Just going around here and there. She has a little device that she kind of presses all the time and shit like that. It zaps her, and it's crazy. She's figuring it out. It's been done before. It's only an hour and 20 minutes long, to tell you the truth, and that's good because I don't know what else can you do. And it ends the way you basically think it ends, and it ends with the twist. Let's just say that at the end. And my overall thoughts, I liked it. I didn't love it. I expected more, but for what I was presented, it's an Amazon Prime Studios thing, guys, so you can't really expect anything big. It's not even close to Crank on that level. It does have some, moments kind of like similar, but she kicks butt. It's kind of like, Taken with a little bit of John Wick elements in there. Tanya Wexler, the director, did a very good job. It's shot well. Special effects here and there. Like I said, it's nothing over the top. If this went in the theaters, it probably wouldn't last long or make much. Anyways, to tell you guys, thank God it's the online streaming and they took that route kind of thing. Would I recommend you guys checking this out? Not really, and I'm a big Kate Beckinsale fan. Are you gonna die if you don't see this thing? Hell no, you won't. You won't miss out if you didn't watch it. It's not one of her best films. It's not one of her worst ones. It's in between, But if you're a big Kate Beckinsale fan, check it out for yourself and see how you like it. But I probably won't say go out and watch it. You know, I highly recommend it. I'll tell my friends or my family or relatives or even you guys here on the Movie Throne Nation to go watch it for yourself. But it gets a pass. It's not the greatest. I was expecting more personally, but it was good. It was enjoyable for an hour and 22 minutes. So it could have been like a made for TV kind of movie, in my personal opinion. That's how it felt to me. But it was shot well. She did a good job. But if you had high expectations for this film, don't. So there you go, guys. That is my non-spoiler review of Jolt, starring Kate Beckinsale, Stanley Tucci, who else? Courtney, Bobby Cannavale, Laverne Cox, and Constantine Gregory. He plays the guy who kind of bites the bullet. We'll say that, okay? So there you go, guys. Let's put the spoiler in the corner. Put it over there somewhere, out here or there. I don't even know. I feel like I'm doing some sort of dance number, but okay, what can I tell you guys without rambling on? Because I don't want to talk too long about this, but it's the female version of Jolt. It's cool. One of the cool things of the scene, it kind of like shows her growing up as a kid and kind of like being out of control from birthday parties and beating the crap out of kids to getting under control, sending her to the military. And that kind of, it was supposed to kind of like give her some structure. And no, it just improved her mental capabilities and stuff. But she ends up meeting up with Stanley Tucci at some point, a psychiatrist that creates this vest that she can allow herself to zap herself when she feels like something coming on. There's a couple scenes that there's a guy calling a girl stupid. There's a bathroom scene with the waitress when she meets Courtney's character, Justin, I believe, that she kind of falls for. And then within 3 dates in, he bites the big one. They find his body. She doesn't have a chance to see it until the funeral. And then you got Bobby Cannavale and Laverne Cox playing these cops kind of like investigating the murder and kind of trying to solve things. And Bobby Cannavale is kind of on the creepy side, kind of has a thing for her. And just some spine-tingling moments. Stanley Tucci did an amazing job. It's Stanley Tucci. What do you expect, right? But you find out that he's all connected somehow to whoever is really behind it, right? So she goes on her mission. She, falls for this one guy, which didn't make sense to me. You met the guy for 3 dates later, and you sleep with him, and you're like, right away, you're so infatuated that you got to go on a mission and find out who killed him. Could have left it and just kind of go your way, but nope. She ends up doing it. She kind of pulls like a John Wick and Crank kind of style that she's trying to figure out who did it. It leads her to certain people. She beats the shit out of people, putting, bolts and shit like that to these guys' balls and kind of fries them to get the information. She ends up going to the end, trying to rescue. She gets captured. She gets let go. They take her vest. She goes to Stanley Tucci's character again, gets another one, ends up going back, which is, trust me, guys, it's one of those things. She blows her own apartment up, kind of hits on Bobby Cannavale's character there. They kind of have a thing for each other at the end. He ends up in jail because there's a cool kind of like chase scene, but nothing to brag about to say, oh, damn, you got to watch this one, right? But he kind of gets help from him. She ends up going back to the building. She confronts the guy who kind of threw her out in the first place, beats the shit out of her. At the bottom, there's like a white room that basically they dismember to take the blood out of her. And she gets out. She ends up killing people. She has visions of, certain people before she actually does it. She presses the button to kind of get at it. The one scene in the bathroom school, she just takes the bitch of a person, let's say the woman, that was serving him at the restaurant for the first date, making fun of her new boyfriend in a sense, Courtney, and bashing her head there, and she kind of leaves and books it on him, and she ends up calling him back thanks to Stanley Tucci and all that crap. But so she goes to go kind of avenge his death, and the big twist at the end, guys, this is a big spoiler, he ain't dead. Courtney's the guy who's in charge. She goes in to go kill this guy played by Constantine Gregory, and he's dead. And who's standing over him? Good old Justin, Courtney. Good job. He kind of like reveals that he used her to kind of do what he needed to do in order to take over from this mobster because he was a liability and he wanted to take everything for himself. And she does what she does. She ends up taking the bomb that she defused by her apartment that she went there, which she blew up anyways herself, but she took the explosives, put a timer, gave it to him, said pretty much, thank you very much, presses the button, goes down the elevator shaft. He ends up biting the big one. And then at the end of it, she goes back to her apartment to collect who knows what the hell she's collecting in a apartment that's totally trashed. And who shows up? Susan Sarandon. And she is the lab technician, or one of the people that you don't see her at the beginning of the film, as she's in a kid locked up in this white room there that's padded down, that she has something to do with her experimenting on her and kind of controlling her. Because of course there's going to probably be a sequel, which I don't know if they should do one, because personally I don't care, I'll tell you the truth. It's only an hour and 22 minutes long, guys, but it gives you an indication that there could be a sequel, and you can watch it if you want. I'm not watching it, but yeah, guys, like overall, it's a decent film. I had high expectations for this, and I was kind of let down. I'm a big Kate Beckinsale fan. Like I said, it feels more like a TV or made-for-TV movie rather than something you would watch in the theater, or in this case, Amazon Prime Studios online streaming service, and that's where it deserves to be. Are you guys going to die if you don't watch this? No. If you're a Kate Beckinsale fan, then I would recommend check it out if you're a fan of hers. If not, you're not going to miss out on anything if you don't see it. And I'm not going to recommend this movie that, hey, if you're a Kate Beckinsale fan, you got to see this. No. And overall, too, it's good to kill like 2 hours, if that, of your life. But I wouldn't. I would just pass out on it, guys. But I still liked it. Didn't love it. The action was okay. Tanya Wexler, who directed the film, did a good job. But I don't know. It just, something was missing. You know, there was a whole bunch of cool actors in it, but it just didn't think. The twist was pretty cool. I kind of saw it coming, but I didn't. I go, he's probably not dead, but I didn't think he was going to be the guy in charge, pretty much. But there you go, guys. I think that's all I have to say about Jolt 2021, starring Kate Beckinsale, Courtney, Stanley Tucci, Bobby Cannavale, Laverne Cox, and Constantine Gregory. I hope you guys liked it. Check out my other content on the Movie Throne. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out any of the new reviews here, guys. And as I'm watching films, I'll come back on here and I'll do my reviews moving forward. But there's going to be a restart, Season 4 officially, sometime in September, right here on the YouTube channel. So until then, be the hell good. Stay off my throne, and I'll see all you guys very soon. Take it easy, guys.